ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण जन्मसंसारबन्धनात् विमुच्यते। नमस्तस्मै विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि। विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। लक्ष्मीनाथसमारम्भां नाथयामुनमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। कलये सुन्दराकारं सदैव प्रियदर्शनम् अज्ञाननाशकं देवं सद्गुरुं मुरलीधरं श्रीविष्णुचित्तकुलनन्दन कल्पवल्लीं श्रीरङ्गराजहरिचन्दन योगदृश्यां साक्षात् क्षमां करुणया कमलामिवान्यां गोदामनन्यशरणशरणं प्रपद्ये। Om Namo Venkatesaya. My pranams everybody. Let's chant the two slokas which we learned yesterday. Sloka number 7 and 8. Kishiki Shendrengam Manechathan Kalande Pesina Pecharavam Ketilayo Pepenne Kasum Pirappam Kalakalappa Kaiperth Vasanarunkural Aichier Matinal Osaipadutha Tairavam Ketilayo Nayaha Penpillai Narayanan Murthy கேசவனை பாடவும் நீ கேட்டே கிடத்தியோ தேசமுடையாய் திரவேலோரெம்பாவாய். வசனம் நம்பர் 8. கீழ்வானம் வெள்ளன் பெருமை சிறுவீடு மேய்வான் பரந்தனகான் மிக்குள்ள பிள்ளைகளும் போவான் போகின்னாரை போகாமல் காத்துன்னை கூவுவான் வந்து நின்றோம் கோதுகலமுடைய பாவாய் எழுந்திராய் பாடி பறை கொண்டு மாவாய் பிளந்தானை மல்லரை மாட்டிய தேவாதி தேவனை சென்று நாம் சேவித்தால் ஆவாவென்றாராய்ந்தருளேலோர் எம்பாவாய். தூமணி மாடத்துச் சுற்றும் விளக்கெரிய தூபம் கமழ துயிலனை மேல் கண்வளரும் மாமான் மகளே மணிக்கதவம் தாழ்த்திரவாய். மாமீரவளை எழுப்பீரோ உம்மகள்தான் ஊமையோ அன்றி செவிடோ அனந்தலோ ஏமப் பெருந்தையில் மந்திரப்பட்டாளோ. மாமாயன் மாதவன் வைகுந்தன் என்றென்று நாமம் பலவும் நவின்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய். தூமணி மாடத்துச் சுற்றும் விளக்கெரிய தூபம் கமழ துயிலனை மேல் கண்வளரும் மாமான் மகளே மணிக்கதவம் தாழ்த்திரவாய். மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ உம்மகள்தான் ஊமையோ அன்றி செவிடோ அனந்தலோ ஏமப் பெருந்தையில் மந்திரப்பட்டாளோ. மாமாயன் மாதவன் வைகுந்தன் என்றென்று நாமம் பலவும் நவின்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய். So then next they move on to another girl. This girl is related to the person who is calling Andal. She is the she is her uncle's daughter. So தூமணி மாடத்து சுற்றும் விளக்கரிய தூபம் கமழ துயிலனை மேல் கண்வளரும் மாமான் மகளே. தூமணி மாடத்து, that means very pure. It is their house. The entrance. She is in a palace. Madam, she is in a palace which is surrounded by lot of lamps. Chutrum vilak, a lot of lamps have been lit on that on that palace. Tumani, and also it is studded with gems. That the house is, the palace is studded with beautiful pure gems. Tumani madathu chutrum vilakkariya tubam kamala. Apart from that, she is also having a lot of incense sticks and all those things. That was all lit along with that lamp, and therefore because of that beautiful smell and other things, aroma and all those things, she is sleeping beautifully. Tubam kamala tuilanai mel kan. That means she is sleeping on the mattress. Kanvalar. That means it is sleeping in a very. She is having that this because of that environment as well as this beautiful smell coming. She's in a deep slumber. Tuilanai mel kanvalarum maman magale. Oh, my uncle's daughter. Manikadavam taltiravai. So please open the door. The door is also studded with lot of gems. Manikadavam. The door is studded with lot of gems, which are spreading, which is emitting lot of light because of the gems. Manikadavam taltiravai. So please open the door. Mamir avale. In the meantime, they are able to see through the window. This aunt. She is also moving around. So therefore addressing. She is not waking up. So auntie, Mamir avale எழுப்ப. Oh auntie, please wake her up also. Avale எழுப்பீரோ உம்மகள்தான். Your daughter is she dumb? Umayo? Is she or she is deaf? She is not responding to our calls. At least you should say yes, I am getting up. Please wait. She is not even responding. So has she become dumb now, or has she become sevido? That means is she not able to hear what we are saying? Is she deaf, dumb and deaf? Anantalo. Anantal is in a kind of a state where there is, half sleep and then half awake. Whenever when we go out or something early in the morning, wake up the children get up, but then they are also in a half sleep. They're half awake and half sleep. Therefore, she is in that particular stage where she is not completely come to normal senses. Anantalo, she is in that particular stage. Umayo Andi Chevido Anantalo, Yema Perundil Mandira Patalo. She is in a deep spell. Yema Perundil, that's in the deep spell of what? Mandira Patal. That means she's in some black magic. Somebody has put some black magic on her, and that's why she's sleeping so, in that deep slumber, and is not able to listen to what we are saying, or she's not responding, etc. Yema Perundil Mandira Patalo, Mamayan, Madhavan, Vaikundan, Indent, Namam Palavam. So we want to chant the name of the Lord. We want to do Nama Sankirtanam. She's so fond of Nama Sankirtanam. We want to chant the name of Mamayan. We already saw that. No? The Mayan means Bhagavan is able to bring about so much of, this what is called in Sanskrit as Agadita Gatana Samarthyam. That means Gatita means which is possible. Agadita, impossible. Agadita Gatana. Bhagavan is able to make that kind of an impossible things possible for him. That kind of a skill Bhagavan is that is called as Mayan. Mamayan can do much greater skills, much greater, this kind of, this magic spells. Most of you must have seen this, the photo of the Lord Krishna, lying on a banyan leaf in a huge flood of water. In a huge flood of water, for a banyan tree to float itself is a problem. It will completely get drowned. And again, on top of that, Krishna is also lying on that and is still floating. So that is possible only by Bhagavan. So that is the Bhagavan's Mamayan. We already saw that Krishna Avataram is full of Maya. Like the child was able to speak. It had 4 limbs. It was able to open all the chains and the doors, etc. So that is the kind of Mayan, Mamayan. That we are going to sing that thing. That kind of, the name of the Lord, Mamayan. Madhavan. Madhavan means Bhagavan is the Ma means Ma means Mahalakshmi. Dhavan means Bhagavan is the husband of Mahalakshmi, and therefore is called as Madhavan. Other meaning of Ma is also is intellect or the knowledge. Bhagavan is the source of knowledge, and therefore is called as Madhavan. Ma also means Maya. Bhagavan is the Lord of the Maya. Bhagavan says in Gita, Mama Maya Duratya Devi Kesha Guname Mama Maya Durat. It says it is my Maya. Bhagavan is the Lord of Maya also, and therefore is called as Madhavan. Vaikuntan. Bhagavan is the Lord of Vaikunta. He is the person who can give us this moksha, and therefore we are going to chant the name of the Lord, Mamayan, Madhavan, Vaikuntan, Intendri, Namam Palamam. So we are going to chant the name of the Lord, Navindre Lord. Chant this name of the Lord, so please wake up. So that's what is being talked of this particular pasaram. Now, this pasaram is also attributed to a Sishya who is, who is also, in this particular deep spell of, this Bhagavat Anubhavam. So it is being, it is, that the Tumani Madatha Chuttum Vilakkariya Tubam Kamaratu. That means there are the 6 Vedangas, this Siksha, Chandas, Niruktam, Kalpam, Jyotisham, and then Vyakaranam. These are the 6 Vedangas, and then the Vedas are the Tumani Madam. So the Vedas are being surrounded by the Vedangas, and then they are being, they are giving this, the Vedangas are, enlightening this Vedas itself, giving more meaning to the Vedas as such. So that means the person who is completely aware of the Vedas and the Vedangas, that person is completely in that, deep spell of contemplating on the meaning of this Vedas, Kanvalaram, Maman Magale, that kind of a person. Always we are fond of her because she is also not only expert in this Vedas and Vedangas, but also our own, our own uncle's daughter, Maman Magale Madikadam. So we want to please open the door. So you can't enjoy that Anubhavam on your own. We all come here. You should open the door and then allow us also to enjoy the Anubhavam that you are having. Maman Manikadam Tal Tiravai. Then they are also saying the Acharya is also there. Please, Acharya, please open the door and allow her to wake up so that we can also enjoy along with you, the complete Anubhavam that that particular lady is having. And because of that Anubhavam, she's not worried about what is happening in the outside world, and therefore she's completely oblivious of what is happening in the outside world, and therefore she is not speaking anything, and she is in that particular this samadhi avastha. She's not speaking anything. She's not listening to any of that, and she's in particular state of mind, which is the samadhi avastha, which is like the anantal state. And then she is also completely spellbound by this Ashtakshari mantram. The Ashtakshari mantra, the Pranava followed by Namo Narayanaye. She's completely enjoying understanding the deeper meaning of the Sashtakshari Mantram, Yemaparundil, Mandira Pattalo, and the essence of this, the various Anubhavam is to chant the name of the Lord, and therefore please join us in chanting the name of the Lord. And also the Mamayan, Madhavan, Vaikundan can also be attributed to the this our Acharya, Mamayan. He is the person who can bring about great spells in all of us, because all of us are in this ignorance. He is able to give this knowledge and completely make us get into the mode of this complete knowledge. He is the capable of Bhagavan. Acharya is able to do that. Mamayan, Madhavan, he is able to do a lot of tapas. So he is also capable of doing tapas, and therefore Acharya is also Madhavan. And Vaikuntan is able to lead us onto the path of Vaikuntam, and therefore let us all chant the name of the Acharya also. Mamayan, Madhavan, Vaikuntan, and Namam Palavam Navin Jailor. So let us chant this name. This parsam is attributed to Tirumai Alvar, because Tirumai Alvar, after he was born, he remained in a state of complete vegetation for some period of time, and therefore that's what is being alluded in this Umayo and Rishavdo Anantalo, and therefore that Tirumai Alvar is being talked of in this particular parsam. Next parsam, parsam number 10. Notru Chuvarkam Pugindra Ammanai, Marchamum Tararo Vasal Tiravadar, நாற்றத்துழாய் முடி நாராயணன் நம்மால் போற்ற பறை தரும் புண்ணியனால் பண்டொரு நாள் கூற்றத்தின் வாய் வீழ்ந்த கும்பகர்ணனும் தோற்றும் உனக்கே பெருந்துயில்தான் தந்தானோ ஆற்ற அனந்தல் உடையாய் அருங்கலமே தேற்றமாய் வந்து திரவேலோரெம்பாவாய் நோற்றுச் சுவர்க்கம் புகுகின்ற அம்மனாய் மாற்றமும் தாராரோ வாசல் திரவாதார் நாற்றத்துழாய் முடி நாராயணன் நம்மால் போற்ற பறை தரும் புண்ணியனால் பண்டொரு நாள் கூற்றத்தின் வாய் வீழ்ந்த கும்பகர்ணனும் தோற்றும் உனக்கே பெருந்துயில்தான் தந்தானோ ஆற்ற அனந்தல் உடையாய் அருங்கலமே தேற்றமாய் வந்து திரவேலோரெம்பாவாய். This particular lady has already attained her goal. So that's why she is called Krita Kritye. How is it being stated? Notru Chuvarkam Pugugendra Ammana. That means she is already observed the Vratams. Notru Chuvarkam. Chuvarkam means normally the heaven, but here it is not heaven as such. It refers to the Vaikuntam. Whenever we are in a, when we are so happy and enjoying, we say, no, Swargamariya irukku the lokam. Like that, she is already in that Bhagavat Anubhavam in this Vaikunta lokam, and therefore she's enjoying that like a Swargam. Notru already observed that Vratam, and then this Swargam, Pugindra Ammana. Amma is a very great, the great lady. She has already obtained the Bhagavat Anubhavam, and she's already on the way to this this Vaikuntam. Notru Swargam Pugindra Ammana. Machamam Tararo. Why don't you respond back? At least you are not got up. We know that, but at least you can open up your mouth and say, yes, I'm just getting up. I will come and then open the door. Vasal Tiravada. You're not even opening the door. At least once you open the door, we can come in and then, wake you up more, with more vigor. And therefore, you are not even responding back to us. Matramam Tararo, Vasal, not even responding back or opening the door. Vasal Tiravadar, Natra Turai Mudi Narayanan Nammal Potra Paraitarum Punniyanal. So, Natra Turam, that means this Turai refers to the Tulasi. Bhagavan is so fond of Tulasi leaf. Natram, it is spreading fragrance. Natra Turai, Bhagavan has kept this, this Tulasi on his head. Tulasi is a very, very, Bhagavan is so much attached to this Tulasi leaf. Normally, when you offer the flowers to the Bhagavan, the next day when the flower become dried, you let remove that flower. Bhagavan cannot keep this, not fresh flowers. But whereas with respect to Tulasi, even if it has dried up, or even if it is, even if you don't have Tulasi, if you have the stalk of this Tulasi, the stem, or if you don't have even that, the mud in which the Tulasi is grown, even that can be offered to Bhagavan. Such is the greatness of Tulasi. So Bhagavan has kept this Tulasi leaf on his head. Natra Turai Mudi Narayan, that kind of a Narayan. Again, I told you, Narayana is being used in 3 places in this Thiruppavai. The first pasram, Narayanane Namake Paretarvan. In the 7th pasram, Narayanan Murti. In the 10th pasram, Narayanan. So such is the Andal is used in 3 places because in this Ashtakshari Mantram, we have the name of Narayana once. Om Namo Narayanaya. In this Dvaya Mantram, the Narayana name is in 2 places. Siman Narayana Charano Sharanam Prapatye Simate Narayanaya Namaha. So therefore, Andal is used this Narayana in 3 places. Narayanan. That Narayanan, Nammal, it's a beautiful word, this Nammal. We can interpret it in 2 ways. We can split it into one word, that is Nammal, that means bias. in the Tamil, we have this, the three persons, first person, second person, and third person. Tanmay Munnile Padarkai. This is the first person, Nammal, ourselves, and also plural. It is not Yennal, it is said Nammal, it is plural. And then Nammal, that is the third, the Mundram Vetrume Urubu, all on Udu Udu. That means if he is being praised by us, Narayanan Nammal Potra. That means if we praise, if we chant the name of the Lord by us, that is one meaning of this Nammal. Other meaning of Nammal is split into two words, Nam plus Mal. That means Nam means our, Mal means Thirumal. That means Sriman Narayana. That means if our Sriman Narayana is being praised by us, not that great Narayana who is so fond of Tulasi leaf, if he is being praised by us, Nammal Potra, he is going to give us moksha. Paraitaram is going to give us these percussion instruments as well as this moksha. That particular, that means he is the person who can give us this punyas, lot of punyas if we chant the name of the Lord, punya and all. So that means that is that Narayana who is being praised by us, he can give us this moksha. Pandoranal Kutratin Vaivindha Kumbhakarnanum. That Narayana who came as Ramachandramurti in Ramavatara, Pandoranal in some olden days in this, because they are all in this Dwapara Yuga, no? The gopis are in Dwapara Yuga. They are talking about the Treta Yuga when Ramavatar took place in Treta Yuga. Pandoranal. Once upon a time in olden days, Pandoranal. Kutratin Vaivindha Kumbhakarnan. Kutra means on this this Yamadharma, or this on the death god. Kutratin. That means the Kumbhakarna fell on the mouth of this death god, or this Yamadeva, because Kumbhakarna knew that is fighting on the side which is not on the path of dharma. So in fact he advises also this Ravana, it's not proper for you to do that. But in spite of that, because he happens to be his brother, he knew that he is fighting the battle of adharma, and therefore he's going to die. So that means he has voluntarily surrendered. That means he has voluntarily fallen on the path of this death. Kutratin Vaivi in the Kumbhakarnanum. Why is he called as Kumbhakarna? Karna means, this ears. Kumbha means his ears will be so large, like a whole big pot. So ears will be like a very big pot, and therefore he's called as Kumbhakarnanum. Totrum, because he has lost in the battle. Anybody who loses when two kings are fighting, the person who is losing will have to give all his wealth to the person who is on the winning side. So the Kumbhakarna's wealth was his, deep sleep. He used to sleep for 6 months in a year continuously. That was the boon that he got from Brahma, and therefore that sleep, Totrum Munake, but that means his wealth of this great sleep, Totrum Munake Perunduildan Tandano. So that means when Ramachandramurti won the battle against Kumbhakarna, then Kumbhakarna said, I've lost in this battle. Who should I give this, this deep sleep that I have for 6 months? So maybe he has chosen you. In Krishna Avatara, there is going to be the lady who is going to be born as, my gopi. So give this, this deep sleep to this particular lady. Totrum Munake Perunduildan Tandano. So that means Kumbhakarna has given this sleep of this sleeping for 6 months in a year continuously. Turundul Tandano. Archa Anantal Udaya. So that means you are again in this Anantal. Anantal means you are half sleep, half awake. Anantal Udaya, that kind of a stage you are in, that deep, this stage. Arunkalame, you are great wealth for us. So you are the person already on the path of, this Vaikuntham. You are already observing several vratas, and therefore you are already so close to Krishna Paramatma. Anantal Advaya Arunkalame. Other way of Kalam is also means vessel. That means you have got this vessel which is full of Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Anubhavam, and therefore you are such a, this very, Arum means very difficult to get, very rare. You are such a very rare type of a person who has got this Krishna Bhakti. So don't just wake up and immediately come, because you are in a deep sleep, and therefore your body, and then therefore you may not be in a stable position to come and work. So just come to your senses, and also make your dresses, may also put it in a proper place, and then Vandu Tiraveloramba. So open the door so that we can also come and then join with you in your Anubhavam. This is what is being said. This is a Sringara Rasam. So that means the previous night, this particular lady has gone to Krishna Paramatma and has enjoyed with Krishna Paramatma, and that particular because of her enjoyment with Krishna Paramatma, Narcha Turaimudi Narayan. That means the Krishna's one of the hairs of Krishna, which is smelling the tulasi leaf, is already on your dresses, and therefore you are able to smell that even though we are outside. That because the tulasi leaf is smelling that fragrance, and that's why they are saying Tetraman. So that means don't come along with the same kind of a situation where you have been enjoying Krishna Paramatma. then come to senses, make good your dresses, and then come and open this door. So this is what being talked of in this pasram. Is also addressed to the Mudalalvar, that is the Peyalvar, who always talked about Thirukkanden, Ponmeni Kanden, and therefore that's what he's talking about, the Krishna Paramatmas. This girl, the Anda, this lady is always an enjoy with Krishna Paramatma, like this like this Sri Devi Pirati, and therefore this particular pasum is addressed to Peyalvar. So Srimate Vishnu Chittarya Manonandana Hetave Nandanandana Nandai Godai Nityamangalam Sri Andal Rangamanna Gurdalva Thiruviglesam. Sri Krishna 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 Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for your wonderful explanation and recitation. And we also drank the Shangara Rasam with your blessings, Guruji. And shall we proceed with the practice session, Guruji?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jayashree ji? Jayashree ji, are you available?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, ji. தூமணி மாடத்து
தூமணி மாடத்து தூமணி மாடத்து
சுற்றும் விளக்கெரிய
சுற்றும் விளக்கெரியா சுற்றும் விளக்கெரியா
தூபம் கமழ
தூவம் கமல தூவம் கமல
துயில் அணை மேல் கண் வளரும்
துயில் அணை மேல் கண் வளரும் துயில் அணை மேல் கண் வளரும்
மாமான் மகளே
மாமான் மகளே மாமான் மகளே
மணிக்கதவும் தாழ்த்திரவாய்
மணிக்கதவம் தாழ்த்திரவாய் மணிக்கதவம் தாழ்த்திரவாய்
மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ
மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ மாமீர் மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ
எழுப்பீரோ
எழுப்பீரோ மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ.
எஸ்
ஓகே.
உம்மகள்தான்
உன்மகள்தான் உன்மகள்தான்
ஊமையோ அன்று செவிடோ அனந்தலோ
ஊமையோ அனன்று செவிடோ அனந்தோ ஊமையோ
செவிடோ அனந்தலோ
அன்றி ஊமையோ அன்றி செவிடோ ஆனந்தலோ ஊமையோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரைட் மேம் செகண்டா
செகண்ட் மா அனந்தலோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அன்றி ஓகே செகண்ட் அனந்தலோ ஊமையோ அன்றி செவிடோ அனந்தலோ.
Okay, in this Telugu PDF it is Anandalo. It's okay. Umayo Anandro Chevido Anandalo.
Andri Chevido Anandalo.
Umayo Andri Chevido Anandalo.
Yeah.
Okay. Umayo Andri Chevido Anandalo.
ஏம பெருந்துயில்
ஏம பெருந்துயில் ஏம பெருந்துயில்
மந்திரப்பட்டாலோ
மந்திரப்பட்டாலோ மந்திரப்பட்டாலோ
மாமாயன் மாதவன் வைகுந்தன்
மாமாயன் மாதவன் வைகுந்தன் மாமாயன் மாதவன் வைகுந்தன் என்றென்று மாமாயன் நாமம் பலவும் நாமம் பலவும்
நவின்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
நவின்றேலோர் எம்பாவை. நவின்றேலோர் எம்பாவை.
எம்பாவாய்.
எம்பாவாய்.
Yes. Jai Sudhaji. Thank you, Jai. Please, Ji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Jai Sudhaji. Please unmute.
Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namah Narayana Ji. 4 lines, Ji.
Yes, ma'am.
தூமணி மாடத்து சுற்றும் விளக்கெரிய தூபம் கமழ துயிலணை மேல் கண் வளரும் மாமான் மகளே மணிக்கதமம் தாழ்த்திரவாய் மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ.
தூமணி மாடத்து சுற்று விளக்கெரிய தூபம் கமழ தூயில் அணைமேல் கண் வளரும் மாமன் மகளே மணிக்கதவும் தாழ்த்திரவாயி மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ.
மாமான் மகள்.
எஸ் மேம். மாமான் மகளே. தூமணி மாடத்து சுற்றும் விளக்கெரிய தூவம் கமழ தூயில் அணைமேல் கண் வளரும் மாமான் மகள்.
One second, listen, Ji. துயிலணை மேல் கண் வளரும்.
தூயில் அணைமேல் கண் வளரும். கரெக்ட் மேம். தூமணி மாடத்து சுற்று விளக்கெரிய தூபம் கமழ தூயில் அணைமேல் கண் வளரும் மாமான் மகளே மணிக்கதவும் தாழ்த்திரவாய் மாமீர் அவளை எழுப்பீரோ.
மகள்தான் ஊமையோ அன்றி செவிடோ அனந்தலோ ஏம பெருந்தியில் மந்திரப்பட்டாலோ மாமாயன் மாதவன் வைகுந்தன் என்றென்று நாமம் பலவும் நவின்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
உன் மகள்தான் ஊமையோ அன்றி செவிடோ அனந்தலோ ஊம பெருந்துயில் மந்திரப்பட்டாலோ ஏம பெருந்துயில் மந்திரப்பட்டாளோ மாமாயான் மாதவன் வைகுண்டன் என்றென்று நாமம் பலவும் நாவென்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
தேங்க்யூ ஜி. ஜெயலட்சுமி ஸ்ரீனிவாசன் ஜி.
Hariom ma'am.
Hariom ma. Yes, please mute. Who's that? Hindu?